Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Welcome back to another edition of WWE News Roundup, in which we aim to cover all the top and exciting stories making the rounds in the sports entertainment juggernaut. In today's piece, we will cover topics about Liv Morgan and Cody Rhodes, among others. Also, a title change took place ahead of WrestleMania 41, as a 39-year-old star's 186-day reign came to an end in an off-air match. So, without any further ado, let's begin. The build-up for WrestleMania 41 continued on SmackDown as Charlotte Flair sneak-attacked Tiffany Stratton on multiple occasions. The show also featured a women's tag team gauntlet match to determine the new challengers for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, while Cody Rhodes addressed John Cena's upcoming appearance. Here are the complete results from the show. WWE recently announced a partnership with Supercell that will see multiple stars from the company become a part of the Clash of Clans game, with Cody Rhodes being one of them. The American Nightmare has been promoting the game over the last several days. He did the same through a misguided apology post on Instagram. Aside from Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, The Undertaker, Bianca Belair, Rey Mysterio, Becky Lynch, Jey Uso, and Kane are also part of Clash of Clans. Liv Morgan has come into her own in the last couple of years and has firmly established herself as one of the most prominent members of the WWE's women's division. The current women's tag team champion was recently called out by Saraya, who expressed her desire to battle the Judgment Day star. Speaking on Muscle Memory with Muscleman Malcolm, the English pro wrestler stated Saraya, formerly known as Paige, was a part of WWE for over a decade. She recently parted ways with AEW and has noted that she's open to returning to the global juggernaut. While this week's SmackDown was filled with enthralling matches and segments, there was also a title match before the show went on the air. Candice LeRae defended the Women's Speed Championship against Sol Ruca and suffered a loss. Sol Ruca ended LeRae's 186-day title reign just a few days before WrestleMania 41. The match will air next week on Wednesday, exclusively on X. The road to WrestleMania 41 has always been a time of chaos, surprises, and momentum shifts. But this week may go down as one of the most turbulent in recent WWE history. Between a stunning off-air title change, an intense personal call-out aimed at Liv Morgan, and Cody Rhodes bearing his soul in an emotional apology, the WWE Universe has been left speechless and hungry for more. This roundup dives deep into all the breaking news, juicy backstage developments, and what it all means for the grandest stage of them all. Gunther loses the Intercontinental Championship in a shocking off-air match, a night no one expected. It was supposed to be just another stop on the road to WrestleMania, a routine WWE live event at Madison Square Garden. Fans in attendance expected high-energy performances and maybe a few surprises. But no one, not even the most plugged-in insiders, saw this one coming. Gunther has lost the Intercontinental Championship, and it didn't happen on TV. After 630 days as champion, the longest reign since the belt's inception, Gunther was dethroned by none other than Braun Breaker in a non-televised match that will go down in WWE lore as one of the most shocking title changes of all time. The match breakdown. The match was originally billed as an exhibition showcase. Gunther was advertised to face Breaker in what many believed would be a warm-up match to display the champion's dominance before WrestleMania. But backstage rumblings suggested something was different the moment the bell rang. Witnesses report that Gunther looked off, tense, perhaps even distracted. Breaker, on the other hand, entered like a man on a mission. The crowd initially believed this was a showcase for Breaker's potential future. Little did they know, it was his moment right now. The ending came fast and furious. Breaker dodged a lariat, hit a massive spear, and followed up with a thunderous military press slam that shook the garden. The referee's hand hit the mat for 3, and the crowd exploded in disbelief. The ring announcer made it official. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and NEWW Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker. Backstage fallout. Backstage, the locker room was stunned. Sources report that the decision was kept extremely close to the vest, with only a handful of personnel aware the title would be changing hands. The reason? WWE is reportedly pivoting plans to elevate Gunther into the main event scene, possibly inserting him into the World Heavyweight Championship picture post-WrestleMania. This clears the way for Breakker to defend the IC title at Mania, possibly against Sami Zayn, La Knight, or even a surprise return. Gunther reportedly shook Breakker's hand backstage, nodding in approval before disappearing into the gorilla position. Liv Morgan called out in fiery segment, "You're all image, no substance," a challenge from an unexpected source. On last week's SmackDown, after her match against Chelsea Green, Zelina Vega took to the mic, and it wasn't to gloat about her win. Instead, she turned her attention to someone who wasn't even in the ring. "Liv Morgan, you've been running around acting like you're some untouchable anti-hero. But to me, you're just playing dress-up in a gimmick you can't deliver on," Vega shouted, staring straight into the hard cam. She continued, "You want to be this edgy, misunderstood rebel? Cool. But all I see is someone hiding behind eyeliner and mood lighting. You're not dangerous, Liv. You're delusional." The crowd gasped. Vega hadn't just challenged Morgan. She'd called her entire persona into question. Liv's explosive response. Liv didn't take long to answer back. During a backstage segment on Raw, Morgan confronted the camera crew and demanded they record. In a raw, unscripted promo, she stared dead into the lens. "Zelina wants to talk about image. Girl, I've lived what you're pretending to fight for. I've bowled, I've clawed, and I've been left behind. I didn't paint this look on. I earned every scar." Then she made it clear, "You want to fight? Find me at WrestleMania. Let's see if your mouth hits harder than my boots." Backstage reaction and fan buzz. Fans online have gone into a frenzy, with hashtags like #LiveZelina and #FightMeetMania trending across platforms. Backstage, WWE officials are reportedly thrilled with the organic tension. Plans are already in motion to set up a match for Night 2 of WrestleMania 41, with a rumored submission match stipulation, playing into Liv's new focus on brutality and Vega's agility-based offense. The story is clear: reinvention versus reality, persona versus purpose. And it's going to explode in Philadelphia. Cody Rhodes apologizes to the WWE Universe. "This isn't who I am." From Stardust to storyteller, to broken hero. For the past 2 years, Cody Rhodes has been on a mission to finish the story, reclaim his family legacy, and dethrone Roman Reigns. But after a brutal and chaotic encounter with Solo Sikoa on Raw, which ended with Cody attacking him with a chair post-match, the American Nightmare found himself at odds with the fans who once adored him. Many began asking, is Cody cracking under the pressure? The apology heard round the world. On Tuesday, WWE released a sit-down interview titled Cody Rhodes, Redemption or Regret? Conducted by Michael Cole. In the nearly 15-minute special, Cody appeared solemn, dressed in a simple white shirt. No suit, no tie, no fanfare. "I crossed a line last night," he said quietly. "Not because Solo didn't deserve what he got, but because I wasn't the man I promised to be." He paused, visibly emotional. "When I came back to WWE, I said I wanted to be a champion my daughter could be proud of. Someone my father would call a real leader. That guy doesn't attack someone with a steel chair after the bell." Cody then turned directly to the camera. "To every fan who believed in me, to every child who wears my merch, to every parent who said, 'That guy fights with honor,' I'm sorry. This isn't who I am, but I will make it right. I will finish the story, but I'll do it the right way." Roman Reigns' reaction and WrestleMania implications. Roman Reigns took to X shortly after the video dropped, posting a cryptic message. "Apologies are for the weak. Bloodline business is done with words. Tension continues to build. Sources say that WWE is considering adding a special enforcer to the match, possibly John Cena or even The Rock. to ensure the match ends clean without interference. The Cody vs. Roman rematch is already historic. Now it might become mythic. Quick hits and extra scoop. Randy Orton teases one more run. After months of silence, Randy Orton posted a video to Instagram training in a ring with the caption, 41 feels like a good number. Fans are speculating that the Viper may be planning a surprise appearance at WrestleMania 41, possibly as an opponent or ally for Cody Rhodes. Bayley and Io Sky on a collision course. The damaged CTRL storyline continues to spiral. After Bayley walked out during Io's tag match last week, insiders say a Falls Count Anywhere match is being planned between the two former friends at WrestleMania. Bayley's recent tweet, just 2 words, no more. CM Punk's Pipe Bomb 2.0 ready. CM Punk is still recovering from injury, but backstage reports say WWE is planning a live mic promo segment at WrestleMania to let him unload on the state of WWE, this time legally. Whether he targets The Rock, Triple H, or Reigns is still under wraps. Conclusion: the road ahead. As WrestleMania 41 draws closer, this week has proven that nothing is guaranteed in WWE. Champions can fall without warning, friends can become enemies, and even the most beloved heroes can lose their way. Gunther's reign ends in silence. Liv Morgan is being pushed to her psychological limit. Cody Rhodes is walking the fine line between redemption and ruin. And all of it points to one conclusion. WrestleMania 41 is going to be a war zone. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.